Right, we are here with Balz.
Trying something new.
We're gonna try a skate surfing wing foil boat show transport interview.
A rolling interview, yeah. Let the good times roll.
Let the good times roll. Okay, let's see if we can do that.
Busy. We're going that way or this way?
I don't know how many people we can run over.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, let's do this.
So yeah.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about wing foiling here, or like a foiling. What happened from last year? Like, we had such a great time here on the pool. How's this year?
Well, we still have a lovely playground here, and I mean, the cool thing about boat is that you really can like feel the passion for water sport. You can, you can touch the water sport. You can actually feel the emotions. You can get into water sport. You can look into water sport in a total different way, as if you would be online.
Yeah.
Sitting at home and just surfing the World Wide Web. So here at Boat this year again, it's all about feeling the passion for water sport and living it to the max.
Living it to the max is right. And we saw you got a pro model sort of board, and you are pump foiling, downwind foiling on your lake. Like,
yes,
yeah?
Indeed. So I mean, last year we were here and it was all about pump foiling, and this season it's all about downwind foiling. So now downwind foiling for me changed the whole game. Nowadays I can call me a Swiss lake surfer. So imagine I can surf waves on my home lake, and I'm not talking about waves which are like just a few meters. I'm out in the lake. We have like a 20 km run on Lac de Neuchâtel, so on Lake Neuchâtel in Switzerland, and I surf 18 kilometer long waves, so the longest waves of my life I ever rode, being on a lake in Switzerland. So imagine now we're doing downwind supping on the lake. There's no lineup where people sit next to each other and the rivalry we all know about surfing. I mean, you're out there on this big open lake, and I mean the most beautiful playground on earth. You can float down the water surface and just ride the longest waves of your life.
And now, tell us a little bit the conditions you find for downwind lake sub foiling. How big are the waves and how strong is the wind? And like a little bit so we understand the conditions.
Well, imagine on a lake, the waves are definitely different compared to the ocean, but I would say they even are easier than on the ocean, because on the lake the swell is following the simple line of the wind, and the chop is really short and compact, so you got one wave after the other, and there's a lot of energy in the water. So like you take off and you go with the flow. On the ocean there's always current, side chop, backwash and whatever, and this makes downwinding, I would say, kind of harder, more challenging. So maybe downwind foiling is easier on the Swiss lake than in Hawaii. Who knows?
I would love
but
to,
definitely
I would like to find that out.
Yeah, definitely we got to say that downwind foiling in Switzerland is possible even in 12 knots. So even when the waves and the wind swell is only like knee high or not even knee high, we can fly and we can ride the longest waves of our life.
And from last year we kind of showed the people here what's possible, and everybody was kind of like, wow, this is crazy. And now a year has passed. Are you still the only guy, or do you have quite a little bit of a community now, and people are joining you?
The community is growing insane. We're like, there's like a WhatsApp chat like burning hot. Like every day people are frothing about downwind foiling in Switzerland, and the community is growing enormous. And I mean, we start like figuring out how to like do turns and make runs with the train. I mean, the Swiss train station. Yeah. So far we're 15. I guess if there's going to be 150 guys with the supports on the train, it's going to be hard. But so far we're almost all alone out there, and we enjoy this beautiful playground for us.
And is this more of a winter thing or a summer thing for you guys?
A very exciting question for me. I mean, the wind chill is a critical point when it comes to winter surfing. 2 weeks ago I was downwinding in -4 degrees, and imagine when you go with the wind, you have less of
Yeah, you don't feel it.
You have less a problem with the wind chill. So I realized, I mean, downwind supping, you're always hot. So you pump, and you're hyped. And I realized, I guess, downwind supping for me gonna be the next big winter thing. I mean, if I have the decision in 2 days, we expect a big west wind storm back home again, I guess I go downwind supping. If I still feel like I need to go windsurfing or winging, I will go winging as well. But the hands are so freezing cold doing wind sport. So, I mean, downwinding is also a wind sport, but you travel with the wind.
Yeah,
so
and you're working hard on pumping and paddling.
And you're warm, you know. And so I think downwind for me, nowadays I could go ski touring, but if the snow's bad, I just go downwind foiling. So, yes.
No more travel needed. You just do everything at your front door, and who knows? Maybe we will have the first landlocked downwind subfoil race in Switzerland. Well, wouldn't that be stoked, man?
Yeah, I mean, we're already racing, but I got to share also my thoughts about the downwind racing. We both know, like, the sensation of free riding, foiling down a wave is beautiful, but downwind racing, now the way it goes is just keep on pumping and paddling all the way on the smallest possible foil. And I don't want to change this hard pump here. I just want to enjoy the flight and have fun. And I guess the way it goes now is like going fast only is not the solution. So we're thinking of making maybe a challenge, like who can go the slowest K, and then the most turns, and then definitely also a fast segment in it. The way like the Australians were doing it, like around Casey, they were doing this fun downwind race. Because the most important part for me is having fun out there together with friends, sharing the stoke, and not just battling each other in terms of speed.
Right. Just go stoke. Should we stoke ourselves back on the skateboards and do another ride? All right.
You want to give me the skate?
Yeah, he's going to have the stick.
So,
all right, never a dull moment here.
No, definitely not.
How's this guy? Following Balz here. Oh! It's a foil skate toe. Today's actually it's not too many people here, so we can do it.
Yeah, the good thing about both Düsseldorf is definitely that you see all this equipment standing around here, and yeah, man. I mean, for me, the water sport is developing so quick. We don't know what to expect next season, and it's so good to just see a sneaky preview on what's going on, like what equipment is progressing and developing. Also here, I mean, let's roll to the reason why I'm here, to the NC's booth. And wait, we can take a short look at the new NC's Balz.
The Balz the Balz.
Next to me, you see the new downwind board from NC's.
Okay.
And I mean, this product we developed for the Swiss lake waves. But it's definitely also a really nice board for wide ocean waves.
Okay.
But the
6'3", 19 and 96
That's my
liters.
baby. That's my baby. A 95 liter fun-toy. Oh, it's actually 96 liter. It doesn't really matter. No, but it's a 96 liter fun toy. I mean, not a cool thing about this board compared to maybe different downwind boards. It's a very compact downwind board because I don't want to travel with too much of size once I'm flying. But we all know that length works, and the longer the board, the easier the takeoff. But what we did, we took the elements which get this board going very quick into it and made it as short as possible. So you can see this board compared to maybe the Hawaiian boards, it has definitely less length, and it has a very sharp rail, directional rail outline that gets us going very quick and easy at low speed. And we also have to focus on winging, so it's a really good light wind wing board. But that gets me up as early as possible. And I mean, 60 years of windsurf board development. This is a very efficient planing, gliding hull that gets me up in the air as early as possible and awesome. Flying over water.
Let's go to Lake Neuchâtel at -4 degrees with this guy.
In 2 days. See you there.